The Philippine government and the National Democratic Front, or NDF, on Wednesday agreed to forge an interim joint ceasefire while the two parties hammer out a final peace deal. The agreement sets the parameters of the new ceasefire agreement, a result of hard bargaining by both sides. It is signed a day before the scheduled closing ceremony on Thursday. The interim joint ceasefire will set ground rules that will govern the presence of state forces and the NPA in communities. It will create buffer zones and will also define prohibited and hostile acts, with the details still being hammered out and finalized by both panels. Chief Peace Advisor Jesus Dureza could not give a timeline on when a ceasefire will take effect. The interim joint ceasefire will not address the collection of revolutionary taxes, an NPA activity that President Rodrigo Duterte said should stop. The two parties deferred talks on the contentious subject. The Ombudsman on Thursday orders former President Benigno Aquino to comment within 15 days on the motion to reinstate the cases against him for the Disbursement Acceleration Program. Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales cleared Aquino of all administrative and criminal liabilities and only charged former Budget Secretary Florencio Abad with usurpation of legislative power. BAYAN Muna earlier filed a motion for reconsideration and asked Morales to charge Aquino not only of usurpation of legislative power, but also of graft and malversation. BAYAN Muna, in its appeal, had asked the Ombudsman to look at previous DAP orders that bear the signature of Aquino, which it said was a clear liability on the part of the former chief executive. Parts of the DAP have been declared unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. BAYAN Muna accuses Morales of intentionally shielding Aquino from criminal charges. The dismissal of charges against Aquino was used as basis for a disbarment complaint against Morales. The disbarment complaint was immediately junked by the High Court for lack of merit. President Rodrigo Duterte has also recently brought up the DAP issue and called on critics to go after Aquino and Abad. The United States on Wednesday threatens unilateral action after a horrific chemical attack in Syria shocked President Donald Trump. At least 86 people were killed early Thursday in northern Syria, and dozens more were being treated after they were found convulsing and foaming at the mouth. After major chemical attacks in Syria in 2013, Trump strongly urged then-President Barack Obama not to order military intervention against Bashar al-Assad's regime. Trump came to office promising to improve ties with Assad's ally, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and to focus U.S. efforts in Syria solely on the defeat of ISIS.
A chemical attack that was so horrific in Syria against innocent people, including women, small children, and even beautiful little babies. Their deaths was an affront to humanity. These heinous actions by the Assad regime cannot be tolerated.
The chemical attack that killed innocent children crosses many lines. Trump does not go into detail about what the U.S. response to the atrocity will be.